What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Already got the sirens going. Alright, cool. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Thursday, July 8th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from Ramenistan. It's been a while, honestly, since we've done the show with this background with Ramenistan. This means we're getting wrecked. Yeah. Everything, all major indexes in the red. Pretty bad day. Although I will say, this morning it was really, really, really bad. And it recovered a little bit throughout the day, but overall, really red. Not a great day. Another siren. Not a great start to the show. Oh well, just gonna talk over it. Yeah, and low roller. Yeah, crypto is also getting hammered. Everything is getting wrecked today. Really, really bad. We're all eating ramen tonight. We all might have to sign up for Wendy's soon. Might have to go work at Wendy's and, go behind the dumpster and do some nasty stuff. Where's my Wendy's meme? I thought I had it here. Oh, it's in the other one. Don't have it here, but it's on the other scene. What's up, Joe? Driving, but hey, appreciate you for being here. Did I short Newegg today? Yes, I did. And we'll talk about that. So, yeah, as always, we'll do our daily stock and crypto review. And today we're going to talk about XELA, CARV, NEGG, Newegg, NVFY, and ARPO. So, a lot of new stocks here we haven't talked about yet today. So, we'll get to all of that. And as always, we'll do our Yolos. All right. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. All right. What's up, Zakaria? You were in Tendy Town. Then just minutes ago, you were forced to come by Ramenistan. Thanks to XE. I did see that. Crazy price action day. And we'll talk about that first on the analysis. But yeah, this morning it opened up like minus 15%. And then it went up to like plus 20% in the middle of the day. And then I checked not too long ago, like half hour ago or something. Maybe like 15 minutes ago. Not too long ago. And I'm like, what the hell happened? This thing was like at minus 10 again. So, yeah, crazy price action today on XELA. But diamond hands, right?
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
All right. So let's do it, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this stuff up. Boom. All right. Here we go. Okay, so the Dow Jones finishes down 0.75%. The Nasdaq finishes down 0.6%. And the S&P 500 finishes down 0.86%. Yeah, all around disgusting. You know, but like I said, this morning it was a lot worse. So I guess we can't complain that much. But yeah, really disgusting day. Where's my timber meme? It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Yep. This one too. Baby, are you down, 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 down? Yep. Nasty day. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay. Got ALF down 7.46%. That hasn't been talked about in a while, but that's been pulling back pretty significantly. AMC up 6.37%. That's a bright spot today. One of the very few bright spots. I believe this morning that was down like 10 to 15%, and then it ran all the way back up. Crazy price action day on AMC, but finishes way in the green, so that's good. Low roller. Okay, can you link that again when we get to the Yolos, and I'll take a look at that at the end of the show. XELA, how low can you go? Not too familiar with that song, but I'll check it out later. Maybe I'll add that. Okay. Got. So this is one of the stocks we're going to talk about. ARPO. Aerpio. Pharmaceuticals. That finishes up 63.16% today. I literally just opened the short position on that like 10 minutes before the show. Like 10-20 minutes before the show at like 290. So already printed tendies on that one. Very nice. Okay, we got Alibaba down 3.92%. Yeah, that's nasty. I got into Alibaba at 210. I bought leaps on that. I thought 210. Wow, what a great price. And yeah, nasty stuff. That's just part of the more broad China crackdown. China, you know, as Trump would say. Yeah, they've been cracking down on like tech stocks, Chinese tech stocks. So caught in the crossfire there. Disgusting. But hey, that's how it goes. Yeah, low roller. We'll talk about CARV. That's going to be second after XELA. Yes, that's the plan, to short CARV. I was going to do it before, but there was no shares available. But yeah, we're going to talk about that today. And most definitely, I'm going to look to short that one. Okay. We got BLIN, Bridgeline Digital. That's down 10.29%. I shorted this one yesterday. Probably should have held. Would have made more money, but can't complain. And we got B Square. That's down 4.75%. So the meme's still pulling back. Okay, we got CARV, C-A-R-V, Carver Bancorp. That is up 106.9% today. And we'll discuss this a little later. But yeah, at one point this was up like 250%, I believe. So significant pullback there. I'm going to short that one. Yeah, low roller. Definitely. If something's up 100 to 200%, you should short it. Only problem is that there might not be shares available. You can only get them if your brokerage give them to you. And unfortunately, this one, there were no shares available today. So hopefully tomorrow morning, there's going to be shares available. And I'm going to be the first one in there, in line. Like, give me my damn shares. Because yesterday, Newegg I couldn't get shares for Newegg yesterday, but I got them this morning. So same thing. So yeah, ideally you want to short if it's up 100 to 200%, but it doesn't always go that way. How about ARPO? Did I skip that? No. I didn't skip that, but yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about ARPO. Last one today. The fifth one we're gonna talk about. All right. What else we got here? Nothing too crazy. Coinbase down 3%. Probably just because crypto is selling off. Okay. DoorDash down 3.56%. Didi, the Chinese Uber, just IPO'd not too long ago. That's down 5.88%. Again, Chinese crackdown, so all those stocks are going down. Is it shortable? Yeah, it's shortable. I shorted it 20 minutes ago. So yeah, it's shortable. I just did it. So is it going down right now? It is going down. So yeah, I shorted at 290. I could have got it at 3. I should have waited till 3, but hey, whatever. 290. So I'm already up like 15% on that one. Very nice. Might be a good time to get in right now because it's going down. Not financial advice. You saw Wall Street bets crying for Tesla? I do have a Tesla YOLO later on. I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but I did see a few Tesla YOLOs. Okay. Did Neo tank? Neo held up pretty well, actually. In the morning it was down pretty big. It was down like 8%, and then it recovered. I think it hit. It was in the green. So it came all the way back up from like 8% down. Not quite sure what it finished at. We'll take a look in just a second. But Neo is, I would say yes. It is being affected by that, but not nearly as much as some other stocks. Okay, what else we got here? Got Express, that's up 8%. Interesting. Fubo up 4.29%. GME is sideways. That's up 0.38%. Okay. Costs up 5.26%. Mara, that's down 2.8%. Probably just, because crypto's going down. Marin Software. This was not trending today. It finally dropped off the StockTwits top 10 list of most mentioned. So I think the Marin trade is over. So had a nice run. And now it's pulling back. RIP. Maybe it'll come back a little later on. But for now, it looks like that trade is done. Marin, Bridgeline, B Square, all those stocks. MicroStrategy down 3.35%. Another Bitcoin trade there. And we got Newegg down 32.22%. Yeah, pretty disgusting. Honestly, what did you expect? This thing just absolutely rocketed up past couple of days. I was in here. I shorted at 58. $58.50. Pretty funny. I woke up this morning. I put in the trade last night. I woke up this morning in the pre-market, and I was already down like a couple $100, like $400. I'm like, what? How am I down on this? It went up to like 65, 64. But it came back down, so I didn't panic. So I ended up covering, made over $600 on Newegg today, 20%. So very nice. Wow, it went all the way down to 45.80. I covered at like 46.50. I could have got a little bit more money. Oh well. And it's holding pretty strong in the aftermarket. Yeah, Neo is only down 0.96%. So, like I said, it was down like 8% this morning. So held up pretty well considering what's going on in China right now. Okay, so here's another one we're going to talk about today. Nova Lifestyle, NVFY. This was trending today. That's up 71.5%. I also shorted this one not too long ago, like half hour ago, before, like right before the show. I shorted that at 570, and then when I was getting ready for the show, this thing started squeezing up, so it went up to 650, and I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, just watching my my position blow up. But in the aftermarket, it's coming back down. I'm still a little underwater on that. It's at like 580 right now. I should have waited till 6, honestly. But, yeah. It was looking pretty bad before, but coming back down to earth. So, I currently have a short position open in this one. NVFY. And we'll discuss this one after Newegg. This is the fourth one we're going to talk about today. Costco goes up. Yeah, I did see that. Costco is doing really well. All the retailers, Amazon too, Target, Walmart. Got Ocugen up 4.75%, very nice. So looks like my puts are gonna expire worthless, and I get to keep the premium. I sold puts for the 7 strike there. Okay. Orbsat, this was trending a couple days ago. No one cares anymore, but that's down 5.87%. Zakaria did your first FD. Good luck, man. Hope that works out for you. Is it Ocugen or COGN? Is that OCGN supposed to be? One contract. Yeah, just test it out, man. Hope that works out for you, man. Good luck. Oh, you like the stock that much, huh? You came back for seconds.
We like the stock.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really like the stock too much, fundamentally. But it's a great stock to trade, I will say. So I could give a crap about Ocugen, but it is very nice to trade and make tendies from. So I'm still in there, and I'm probably going to continue to trade that. Alright, Palantir up 0.83%. Ride, Lordstown Motors, that's up 3.86%. Riot down 4.85%. Wow, Snapchat down 4.87%. Sundial down 6.78%. Whoa. Virgin Galactic, that's up 17.3%. Interesting. I did see it was up before, but I didn't think it was up that much. Finished really strong. Very nice. Okay. Let me look at that one real quick. Uh-oh. Nova is going back up. Okay. Some pretty strong support here at 43. And there's this gap. So. Interesting. Alright. Got Tesla up 1.27%. Viacom down 3.13%. Yeah, this was at 48, and then just came right back down to 41. Pretty nasty. And I got leaps on those, so that hurt a lot. But, diamond hands. I got Wish up 0.46%. And XELA finishes down 14.89%. Yeah, not a great finish for XELA. That's the first one we're going to talk about. But insane day for it. It went from red, deep in the red, to deep in the green, to back in deep in the red. So crazy price action on that one. We'll talk about that pretty soon. So yeah, that is the stock market today. A lot of red. Overall, pretty nasty day. Not too much green. So, yeah, I was down today. I hope you guys, it wasn't too bad for you or you made money. But really nasty day today. Amazon and Wall Street bets. Yeah, I saw a lot of Yolos for Wall Street bets and Apple. Yeah. So it's not, it's not totally stupid. There are some intelligent apes, and but they're still trading FDs on those. So I mean that's not the smartest thing, but they're making pretty good money on that. Went to get some groceries, came back to the bloodbath. That must have been, yeah, really disappointing. That's like how I felt waking up this morning at 4 a.m. To check the pre-market. Woke up, everything was down. Like, super bloodbath. I was like, literally went gut in real life. I was like, what the hell is this? I thought it was going to be a really bad day. I mean, it was, but it could have been a lot worse. All right, so that's the stock market. Let's get to crypto. One second. Yeah, real quick, I just checked NVFY. It hit $7. That's not good. Yeah, I'm really underwater on this one. Damn it. Ouch. Well, we'll see where this finishes, but yeah, we'll discuss this later. I probably shouldn't even look at this. This is so nasty. Good. Yeah, the good guy controlled the narrative. That was because he did the infinite money glitch on Apple. He bought puts instead of calls. I don't know why he would buy puts, but yeah. DARE moving up. Let me check that one. Okay, that's at 225 now. Might have to short this one. This might go up to 240. Interesting. I gotta keep an eye on this one. Oops. Alright, here's crypto. Yeah, La Roller, getting more subscribers. Channel's growing very nicely. Alright, here's crypto. That's down 10%. So let's see what's going on here. Alright, Bitcoin down 4.9%. That's under 33,000 now. Ether Wow. Ether's down 9%. That's at 2150 now. Binance down 6.4%. Cardano down 4.16%. XRP down 6.3%. Dogecoin down 8.5%. Polkadot down 11%. Yeah, this is really nasty. Uniswap 9%. Bitcoin Cash 4.13%. Solana down 10.73%. Litecoin 5.5%. Chainlink 8.4%. Polygon 8%. Ether Classic 7.35%. Stellar 6%. ICP 11.4%. Nasty stuff here. Yeah, so pretty much everything is red. I don't see much green. Like literally nothing. Yeah, like literally nothing is green. Oh, we got, what is this, Leo? That's green. That's the only thing. And then Theta Fuel. I don't even know what those are, but yeah, everything is really red. So, nasty day for the stock market. Nasty day for crypto. Today was, rope. Oh, $ rope. Nasty. So, hope you guys didn't do too bad today. But yeah, disgusting overall. So, yeah, that's crypto. No news today. Nothing crazy happened. No crazy news, so we'll get right into the analysis. You remember when I had 50 subs? Yeah, I was talking to myself for a long time, for a couple months there. So, nice to see the channel finally growing. Yeah, you guys are the OGs. Low Roller, Zakaria, all you guys. The OGs, so appreciate you guys. Okay. Okay, so so it's back to 625 now. NVFY. That's good. It literally was just at 7 1 minute ago. So yeah, okay, so I'm probably not that underwater anymore. Probably just a couple $100. But literally, like 2 minutes ago, I was probably close to $1,000 underwater. Now probably only like $500 underwater. So, hopefully it keeps coming down. I gotta stop looking at this, honestly. This is like giving me anxiety here. let's just do the show. Alright, so first one, XELA. Right on cue, Zakaria. Short interest is huge. What's the short interest? I didn't see it. I remember, I think Mark, he's not here today, but Mark said it was like 100-something%, he said. So, not sure how accurate that is, but I believe it. Yeah, I definitely believe the short interest is huge. Okay. So here's XELA, Exela Technologies. This finishes at $2.08 today. That is down 14.89%. Joe says he bought the MMAT dip. So, yeah, I hope that goes up. I sold puts on MMAT for the 5 strike, so highly doubt it's going to 5. But if it does, I'm in there for $5. Okay. So yeah, talking about this stock again. It's been trending all last week, all this week. Yeah, this morning, when I woke up, this was down like 15% or something like that. Really nasty. And then throughout the day, I watched it climb all the way back up to like plus 20% Incredible price action. Yeah, this almost hit $4 today. Hit like 390. And then I wasn't looking at it, and I come back at the end of the day, before the show, I check on this again, and it's down like 10%, and then it finishes down 15%. But yeah, I'm like, what the hell happened? This is crazy, absolutely nuts. So, I don't know. Manipulation? Don't know. But yeah, crazy day today for this stock. Incredible price action. So, salute to everyone who diamond-handed in this one today. Must have been a roller coaster. A roller coaster of emotions. Alright, so let's analyze this. Joe says he likes the stock.
We like the stock.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people like that stock, this stock, and Ocugen. Stock twits. A lot of apes like the stock. Alright. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 280. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 320, 360, 410, 460, 550, 610, and then the all-time high of 782. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 240, 215, $2, 190, 170, uh, 140, 125, and then $1. So, really not too much has changed from what I've been saying past couple of days. But I'll just quickly repeat myself. It indeed was and still is a freaking roller coaster. Well, hey, you know what you signed up for, man. with these meme stocks. So, hopefully it goes up. But yeah, this is the risk of the meme stock. of the short squeeze. Yeah, okay, so it actually filled this gap though. At 360, there was a gap down. When was this? In March. So today it finally filled that gap. And then came right back down. So that's a bit suspicious. Makes me think, the market makers pushed it up so the gap can fill, and they make their money back, and then they pushed it right back down. Interesting. So yeah, that gap fills, and we have another gap, a gap up at 150. So, usually the gaps do fill. So this is likely to come back down to 150 at some point. Can't say when. And honestly, it may not even do that. With these meme stocks, a lot of the gaps have not filled. But I just have to point that out. There's a gap up at 150, so just be cautious about that. And, yeah, just looking at the RSI. So the RSI is at 65, so it's no longer in overbought, overvalued territory, but still pretty high up there. On the higher end of that spectrum. And it did 337 million in volume today. So big volume day. Not as much as some of the previous trading sessions, but still way above average. So, yeah, a lot of trading hands today. A lot of price action today. Justified by the volume. So this pump/sell-off, because it did both today, was confirmed by the volume. It's not a fluke. So just looking at the support and resistance, it looks like there's a lot of upside potential. This graph looks really bullish to me. These channels here to the upside are very wide. So as this keeps moving up, there's going to be a lot of price action. And then, once it breaks 410, there's really nothing holding this stock back from moonshotting. Not much resistance at all. Here comes a siren. Sorry, guys, I'm going to mute. Hey, look at that. NVFY is at 590 now. I'm only down $100. $130 now. So, what a roller coaster. I was down $1,000 like 15 minutes ago. Now I'm only down $100. Awesome. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, I should have went for $6, not $5.70. Yeah, it's going down in the aftermarket. It's at 265 now, so still pulling back. Very nasty. Uh-oh, just heard some thunder. Okay. Yeah, so we got a little bit of resistance here at 360 and 410. But once this blows past 410, well, I should say if, not when, but I kind of have a feeling it's when. Once this blows past 410, there's really no more resistance holding this back. This is on the way to the upside from there. Very wide channels. So, a lot of upside potential here. This could easily reach the all-time high again once it goes past 410. And then we have a cup and handle. It looks like it's forming. Slowly, but it is forming. So it looks like the top of the cup is at $6, or it could be $8. But yeah, the cup is forming. We got the U right here for the cup. It's about like 75% complete. It just has to go up to fill the top of the cup at either 6 or 8, and then we would have a cup, a full cup. So that's a bullish sign. And, yeah, there's a lot of support to the downside. So I really don't think it's going to go down that much. There's a lot of support to fight through. But if it does, in fact, go to the downside, it really shouldn't go past $1.50. Because that's where it gapped up, and a lot of support here. So if you want to go long, this looks like a really bullish chart here. I would support that, not financial advice. But yeah, based on what I just said, we got a cup and handle, or a cup and handle forming. Well, there's no handle yet, but we got a cup forming. Very wide channels to the upside. Not much resistance. So, yeah, if I didn't know, if you just showed me the chart and I didn't know what stock I was looking at, I would say this looks really bullish. And again, there's, well, and if you want to go short, I probably wouldn't do that. This might come back down to 150 to fill the gap. And the RSI and the volume would indicate that those are bearish signals. Those are indicating that this is probably going to come down, but this is a meme stock we're talking about. So you kind of have to take those indicators with a grain of salt. You know, you can't be too logical when it comes to this stuff, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. So, you know, we got mixed signals here. A lot of bullish signals, a few bearish signals, but overall, I would say this is more likely to go to the upside than the downside. And even if it does go to the downside, a lot of support. So, you know, it would take some major selling pressure, some major shorting for this to break all this support. And I really doubt it's going below 150. And, yeah, you know. This looks like a really bullish chart. So, yeah, I would say if you want to go long, seems like a pretty decent play. I'm going to stay away from this one, personally. I'm just going to observe. But this does look like a really bullish chart here. So if you want to go long, I could get behind that. I could support that. And if you want to go short, you might make some money. It just doesn't really seem that... It just doesn't really seem worth it. Because, like I said, there's a lot of support here. And really can't go down too much. The upside potential heavily outweighs the downside potential. So, yeah, if you want to go long, I would support that. If you want to go short, it could be an okay play. You might make some money, but there's just a lot of risk involved with that, and I don't think it's even worth it to go short. But, yeah, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with your money. So, good luck to everyone who's going to take a position in this one. This is XELA, Exela Technologies. You're scaring me, Zakaria. What's going on? Huh. It's going back up, but honestly, it hit 7, and we'll talk about this. And that filled the top of the cup. Well, it could go to 750, but I think 7 is the top, or 750, because we got a cup here. I mean, I shorted it at 570 because it hit, like, it was coming down before. So I thought it was on the way down. I thought that's the end of the cup, and I'm going to cash it on the way down. Apparently not. Uh-oh, 640. Yeah, I'm going to stop looking at this. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll come back to this when we discuss it. All right, next one, CARV. Here comes another siren. So, I'm going to let that pass first. Yeah, price action on this one is crazy. I really should have... I should have set it to 6. My sell order, my short order. It's just that when I saw the chart before, it looked like a bearish signal, so I thought that was a good time to enter. You know what? I might even double down on this. I might even double down on this. Kind of risky, but I might set an order for 7, because that's where the top of the cup looks like it's going to be. Now it's back down to 616. So, yeah. Come back to this later. All right, next one. So here is CARV Carver Bancorp. This finishes at $21.89. That is up 106.9% today. Pulling back in the aftermarket. So, that kind of sucks because I wanted to short this one. There were no shares available. Are there any shares now? I'll check later. Okay. Is there any news on this? I didn't check actually. All right, so yeah, no news. Okay. Let me draw another one right here. All right, so right now it's sitting on the support of 21.90, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 26.80. And then the high of 38.87. How far back does this go? That's the all-time high, okay. Yeah. So, and then it would be the all-time high of 38.87. And if it breaks that, then it's on the way to the upside. That would be uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself. Very, very wide channels here. So if this keeps going to the upside, it's going to go straight to $27 and then straight to $39. So a lot of upside potential here. Very wide channels, a lot of upside potential. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of resistance would be 1920, 18, 1660, 1520, 1430, 1270, and 1150. I highly doubt it's going to go below 1150. It seems like there's really strong support there. But yeah, there is a good amount of support to the downside. So, you know, it's going to take a good amount of selling pressure, a good amount of shorting for these levels of support to be broken. So that's a pretty... So looking at the support and resistance here, looks pretty bullish. Not a lot of resistance, not any resistance at all actually, to the upside. And a lot of support to the downside. So if this were to go to the upside, it's going to blow right past all this resistance. Oh my god, what is going on today? Are there any shares available on XELA? We can check real quick. Yeah, this is a good site to use. iborrowdesk.com. Very useful tool right here. So you can just type in the stock. So yeah, it says There's a lot of shares available here. Yeah, a lot of shares available. Millions of shares available right now. 52.5% borrow fee. And it tells you the time when new shares become available. So, you know, more just came available 4:45, 4:30, 4:15, 4 o'clock. Seems like every 15 minutes they're making more shares available. You know, and hundreds of thousands of shares every 15 minutes. So yeah, a lot of shares available. This is crazy. Here comes another one. It's like 3 in a row. Trying to mess up my show here today. Sorry about that, guys. Wow, it's still going, huh? Now I hear a fire truck. I think something happened. I think there's a real emergency. I think it adds after each update. That's not the total number of shares available. I think it adds every update. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure that's how it is. NVFY. Huh. Whew. Alright, look. 570. We're in the green now. Look at that. Crazy swings. Oh my god. I really should have did it at 6. But hey, I ain't complaining. I thought I was reading the chart correctly. Was a little bit wrong, but it's okay. So now just drill. Just needed to drill. Watch. And then just because I said that, it's going to go right back up to 7. Anyway. What were we just doing? CARV. Okay. So yeah. You know, there's no resistance to the upside. Literally nothing holding this back. So if this does in fact keep going to the upside, this is gonna blow. Well, it's at like in the 20s now, but you know, if this goes past 22, it's gonna blow right. It's gonna go right on up to 27, and then right on up to 36, and then if it blows past that, who knows where this is going. So a lot of upside potential here. Not any, literally no resistance holding this back. And on the way to the downside, there's a lot of support. These channels are pretty decently sized, but there is a lot of support here. You know, to the upside, only 3 levels of resistance, and to the downside, there's a lot of support here. So yeah, if this does go to the downside, it's going to take a lot of selling pressure, a lot of shorting in order to break through these levels of support here. But I do see a gap here, gapped up today at, what's this, 1260. So that's a bearish indicator. You know, gapped up, so this is likely to come back down to 1260 at some point. May not even come back down there, because this is a meme stock, and we've seen with a lot of meme stocks, the gaps don't fill. But I just got to point that out. Gap up at 1260. That's a bearish indicator there. So the RSI is currently at 74. So that is an overbought, overvalued territory. Not crazy overbought, but it is on the lower end of the overbought territory there. And insane volume today. It did 95 million in volume, which is by far, the biggest volume day. Not even close. I think the second highest was like 10 million, so almost 10 times. It was 15 million. So what is that? 4, 6. So over 6 times the previous biggest volume day. So yeah, this pump today is not a fluke. It is confirmed by the volume. So so those are actually bearish indicators, the volume and the RSI. That is saying that this is likely to come back down. But the support and resistance, looking at the chart, and the gap up at 1260, 1250, that is also a bearish indicator. So, but looking, okay. So, if you want to go long, that's a bit risky, because if this does in fact go to the upside, there is going to be a lot of price action, and there are going to be a lot of gains. I just don't think it's that likely to go to the upside. This is up 107% today. That's insane. It was up like over 200% at one time. So, if this does go to the upside, there are a lot of tendies to be made. I just don't think it's that likely in the short term, at least. So, if you want to go long, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, but that is pretty risky. But that could pay off pretty big. Now, if you want to go short, that seems like a pretty good play right here. I'm probably going to short this one. Like I said, RSI is high, volume is high. We got a gap up at 1250. Went up 107% today. So, all of that, very bearish indicators. There is a lot of support, so this might, there might be a lot of fighting between these channels here. But everything here does point to this pulling back in the short term. So, yeah, I think in the short term, this is going to pull back. And if you want to short, seems like a pretty good play. Not financial advice, but I'm probably going to short this one. No, I will short this one, definitely. So, yeah, quick recap. If you want to go long, very risky play, but it could pay off. And if you want to go short, seems like a pretty good play in the short term. Everything about this graph, all these indicators, would suggest that this is going to pull back in the short term. Not financial advice. So yeah, congratulations to everyone who made tendies on this one today. Insane run. Hope you guys sold. This is not one to diamond hands. And good luck to everyone who's looking to take a position in this stock. This is CARV, Carver Bancorp. Zakaria, I owe you 1% of the gains. I really don't mind if I make the tendies on that. All right, Newegg. Uh-oh, I hear thunder. Okay. So here is Newegg Commerce, NEGG. That finishes at $45.80 today. That is down 32.22%. Wow, pulling back in the aftermarket. I should have stayed in this one. I think I got out a little bit too early. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, this one was trending past week. Had a very nice run up, insane run up, especially yesterday. Yesterday this hit $79. So we have some pullback today, healthy pullback, I would say. This was to be expected, quite honestly. I don't know how much more this could have ran. You know, this literally went from like $10 to $80 in a few trading sessions. So really couldn't run that much longer. I shorted this one today, made 20%. Wow, down to 43 now. I should have stayed in this one. Damn. Oh well. Okay. Now let me draw a new support here. Okay, so right now this is sitting on the support of 45.80, which it closed at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 45.60. 58.80, 67.70, and then the all-time high of 79. And then for break 79, then it's on the way to uncharted territory. The market will decide for itself. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 29.70. 23.40, and then $20. And we got a lot of support past that, but no point in even discussing that at this moment. So, yeah, all right, so the RSI is at 68, so it's no longer in overbought, overvalued territory, but pretty much there still. You know, overbought is 70 RSI, it's at 68, so pretty much overbought. And the volume pulled back significantly today. It did 15 million in volume. Yesterday it did 77 million in volume yesterday, so a lot of pullback in volume. So that's understandable why the stock pulled back today. So yeah, these channels are really, really wide here, to the upside and the downside. So either way this goes, there's going to be a lot of price action. Very wide channels here. But this is pretty scary. If this goes to the downside, next support is at 29.80, $30. So that's a long way down. Very scary. So if you want to go long, I probably wouldn't do that. That's really, really risky. You know, I mean, it could pay off. There's not much resistance, and these channels are very wide, but this looks like this is more likely to go to the downside. You know, based on the RSI, based on the volume, based on just this incredible run, it looks like to me this is probably coming back down more, a lot more. I would not be surprised if this came back down to 30, in the short term. So if you want to go long, this could pay off. Could be some big tendies, but I personally wouldn't do that. That seems really risky. I wouldn't recommend that. Now, if you want to go short, seems like a pretty decent play. The time to short would have been today, before it went down 30%. But there still seems like there is a good amount of room to pull back. So you missed the fat tendies, but it does seem like there are tendies still to be made if you want to go short. And like I just said, based on the RSI and the volume, does seem more likely that this is going to come back down than it will go to the upside. But still really risky, because if you take a short position and this does go up, you're going to be underwater pretty fast. So either way, really risky stuff. There's going to be price action, a lot of price action either way, but based on all the technicals and the graph, looks like this is a lot more likely to come back down to the downside than it is to go to the upside. So if you want to go long, I wouldn't recommend that. Seems really risky. If you want to go short, also really risky, but seems like a pretty decent play. I would support that. So I shorted this one today. Already closed my position. Made 20% on this. I should have stayed in this because I would have made a decent amount more. It's down to like 43 now. But yeah, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Diamond hands is not the way when it comes to meme stocks like this. Kind of more like a pump and dump than a meme stock, I would say. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Very disgusting. And good luck to everyone who is looking to take a position in this stock or currently is in this stock. That is NEGG. That is NEGG Newegg Commerce. My attendees are ready. Well, I'll look right now. That's the next one. It's holding at 580, so still underwater here. Did this one have news? Okay, so this is NVFY, Nova Lifestyle. That finishes at $6.50 today. That is up. Oh, it's at. Okay. This finishes at $6.50 today. That is up 71.5%. It was at 545. Yeah, this price action is insane. But hopefully by 8 o'clock, it's going to be, pulling back. Got really scary there for a second. But I'm okay with this. Okay. So yeah, there was earnings on this today. That's why it moved up so much. Positive earnings. So that probably caused... So that probably caused institutions to pile in, apes to pile in, which in turn caused the squeeze today. Okay. So right now it's sitting on the support of 650. How far back? Yeah, that's not an all-time high. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $7 and then $7.50. And if it breaks $7.50, there is some more resistance after that. if you want to go back 3 years, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Actually, should we? Yeah, why not? Okay. Okay. So if it breaks 750, then it would be, then the next level of resistance would be 810, 850, 890, 940, and then 990. The all-time high of 990. And if it breaks that, then it's on to uncharted territory. The market will decide for itself. Here comes siren number, what, 10? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on today. This is kind of pissing me off. Hey, it's back below 570 now. We check on ARPO real quick. Alright, ARPO is down to 250, so I'm already up probably around 20% on this one. Very nice. I really apologize for all the noise. I think something's happening outside. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of sirens today, so sorry about that, guys. Messing with my show here. PBTS? Sure, we can do that after ARPO. Okay. So if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $5.40, $5, $4.50, $4.20, $4.20, $3.80, $3.60, $3.30, $3, $2.80, and then $2.50. Highly doubt it's gonna go below $2.50. That seems like very strong support there. That's the bottom of the cup here, of this cup and handle. But this is pretty interesting. Oh no, it did fill this gap. Okay, I was gonna say gap up at $2.50, but that did fill, just barely. So the RSI is currently at 89. So extremely overbought, extremely overvalued. And it did 15 million in volume today, 15.5 million in volume. That is the second highest volume day ever. So a lot of volume today. This pump today was confirmed by the volume. It's not a fluke. So yeah, right off the bat, I see we have a cup and handle here. It looks like the top of the cup has... It looks like the cup has completed. The top of the cup could be either 7 or 750. In the aftermarket, it did hit 7. So, I do believe the cup has been completed. So, that's a bearish signal. This is probably going to pull back about halfway between 250 and 7. What's that? 450, 225. So, So this should come back to around 450 to form a handle. Not saying it will, but usually with cup and handles, the cup pulls back about halfway to form the handle. So I'm predicting, just my opinion, that this is probably going to come back to around 450 and then start to consolidate to form the handle. And then it's probably going to consolidate for a while and then break out again after that. But yeah, I do expect this to come back down to 450 in the short term. And these are pretty wide channels to the upside here. No, to the downside, actually. Pretty wide channels here. So either way, to the upside or the downside, there's going to be a lot of price action in the short term at least. And at 380, that's when the support really starts to pick up. So, yeah, it seems like there's really strong support at 380. So, if it goes lower than that, it's going to take a lot of selling pressure. A lot of shorting. But, yeah, very wide channels here. So, either way, if it goes to the upside or the downside, there's going to be a lot of price action. So, if you want to go long, I probably wouldn't do that. I don't recommend that. It could pay off. There could be a lot of tendies made. But seems very unlikely that's going to happen. There's really no bullish indicators here. You missed the run already. It seems like today was the big pump. And, if you go long here, that would pretty much be FOMO at this point. So, yeah, that's really risky. I don't recommend going long on this one. Could pay off, but not worth it at all. That'd be suicide at this point, pretty much. If you want to go short, seems like a good play there. A lot of bearish indicators here. RSI is very high. The volume is very high. The top of the cup was complete, and it's looking like it's going to pull back to start forming the handle. So, a lot of bearish indicators here, no bullish indicators. So, this looks like a pretty obvious short. Not financial advice, but everything here is screaming it's coming down. Right? Where's my meme? Where'd my meme go? Here it is. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to go short, seems like a really good play. Full disclosure, I just opened a short position before the market closed. So I'm in this one on the short side. So yeah, I don't recommend going long. That's really risky. You're asking for trouble if you do that. And if you want to go short, all these indicators are screaming that this is coming down. So I think that's a good play. I would support that. So, yeah, that is NVFY, Nova Lifestyle. Congratulations to everyone who made tendies on this one today. Hope you guys sold. And And if you haven't, I recommend you do sell it pretty soon, because it's probably coming down. Not financial advice. And good luck to everyone who's looking to take a position in this one, or currently in this one. Okay. Now let's do ARPO. ARPO. Okay, so here is ARPO, Aerpio, Pharmaceuticals. That finishes at $2.79 today. That is up 63.16%. So, probably why this ran up today. It received a lot of it received a lot of upgrades. Crazy price targets for this one. There were like, some of the price targets that came out was like $22 in the 20s, you know? This is at like $2.50 right now, $3. So, the institutions think that this is going to go to 20-something bucks. You know, crazy price targets on this one. So, that was, you know, a really bullish sentiment right there. So the institutions probably piled in, and the apes piled in, causing a squeeze today. All right, so let's analyze. How far back does this one go? Wow. Let me draw a few here. Excuse me. Okay. So right now this is sitting at the support of, let me redo this one. All right, so right now this is sitting on the support of 280, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 330. And then maybe I should draw another one here. Okay. 330, and then 360, 390, 420, lol, 420, and then 430, which is around the all-time high. And if it breaks 430, then it's on the way to the upside, to uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 250, 220, 210, $2, 190, 180, 170. There's probably another one in here somewhere. Okay. 150, 140, and then 120. And there was this gap up at 120 way back in May. And that gap never filled. So at some point, this is likely to come back down to 120. You know, with the gap ups, the gaps usually do fill. So this is likely to come back to 120 at some point. Crazy, because this got a $20 price target, so big difference. 120, 22, anyway. The apes and institutions are working together. Yeah, everyone's happy, making money. When the institutions are long, everything is all good, because apes don't like shorting. You know, apes hate apes hate bears, anyone who shorts. I mean, I don't care. It makes money. Whoa. But yeah, when the apes and the institutions are both bullish and they go long, everyone is happy. Kumbaya. Everyone's singing Kumbaya. But as soon as the institutions start shorting, then we got a problem. Okay. So the RSI is currently at 78, so that is pretty overbought and overvalued. And it did 244 million in volume today, which is the biggest volume day ever. So significant volume today. This pump was not a fluke. It is confirmed by the volume. Now, so, I mean, these channels right here between 220 and 430 are very, very wide. So there's going to be a lot of price action between 220 and 430. Either way, upside or downside, there's going to be a lot of price action between 220 and 430. So if you want to go long, just looking at the chart and the technicals here, I wouldn't recommend that. That seems pretty risky. I mean, if it does go to the upside, there's going to be a lot of tendies to be made. You know, very wide channels. There's going to be a lot of price action. But it doesn't seem like this is going to go to the upside. In the short term, at least. It seems more likely it's going to go to the downside. And if you want to go short, that seems like a pretty decent play. As for the reasons just discussed, high RSI, high volume, massive run today. So, you know, and the gap down and the gap up at 120, those are all very bearish indicators. So, there's really not too much. There's really not too many bullish indicators and a lot of bearish indicators here. So for that reason, I would say this is a lot more likely to come back down than to go up in the short term, at least. Although there is a lot of support past 220. Really, the only bullish thing that this stock has going for it at the moment is the fact that the institutions put such a high price target on this stock. You know, 20-something bucks. That's way more than the stock's currently sitting at. So, we're just talking about the short term here. In the short term, this does seem like it's going to pull back. So, yeah, if you want to go long, seems really risky. I wouldn't recommend that. Probably not going to happen. Not financial advice. And if you want to go short, seems like a pretty good play here. All the indicators, for the most part, are saying that this is likely to pull back. So if you want to go short, I would support that. Seems like a pretty good play. Not financial advice. So, yeah, that is ARPO, ARPO, Pharmaceuticals. Congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today. And good luck to everyone who's going to take a position in this one. What is NVFY sitting at? All right, 550. Let's go. All right, do PBTS. I think this went down today, did it not? Yeah, it did. So yeah, Zakaria. Remember what I said like 2 days ago? I said it looks like a cup and handle's forming, right? that looks like that's what it's doing right now. Almost yellow time. Yes, I got to do this for Zakaria. Yeah, so, 2 days ago I said looks like the cup just finished. The cup completed up here at 360. And I said it was going to pull back to 360, $1. So that's, $2.60. So I said it was probably going to pull back to 230. That's exactly what I said. 360 minus 1 is 260. Half of 260, 130. So 360 minus 130, 230. So, hey, I was pretty spot on. So, yeah, looks like the handle is forming right now. It looks like we're gonna get some consolidation for a little bit, and then it's probably gonna break out after that. Yeah, there was no volume. That's interesting. 2.8 million volume. So really no volume. Yeah, yesterday was the big price action. Today it pulled back a little bit. But yeah, at this point it looks like it's going to consolidate for a little bit. So if you want to diamond hands this and wait out the consolidation, it does appear like it's gonna break out again eventually, but in the short term, it looks like it's gonna consolidate for a little bit. Because it's a Chinese company. I didn't even know this was a Chinese company. Possibly. I don't think so, because the Chinese crackdown is more for the tech stocks, not really like... This is an energy stock, right? Power Best, I'm assuming. So, probably not too much to do with the Chinese crackdown. But yeah, if you're already up, I'm not sure if you're up or down, but if you're already up, maybe you want to consider selling, because this probably isn't going to go anywhere for a little bit. Going to trade sideways for a little bit and consolidate. But, if you want to diamond hands this and just hold through consolidation, this probably is going to break out again, eventually. Can't say when, but that's what it's looking like right now. I mean, are there options on this? No options. So you can't even sell covered calls while you diamond hands. So yeah, at this point, if you're up, might be a good idea to just cut and take profits. And, but at this point, it looks like it's going to just go sideways for a little bit here. All right, so hope that answers your question, man. Good luck to you. Yeah, this looks pretty done right now. Had its run, but looks like it's over. Okay, YOLO time. Yeah, so not anything too crazy today. But we got some fun ones. Alright, let's do the low rollers first. You choose HODL. Alright. Well, good luck to you, man.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
NVFY is going down. That is good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See? That's took some balls to hold through that. I was literally looking at this. I was down like $1,000 in literally like 15 minutes. But I knew the right thing to do was to hold. So, stuck to my gut. I'm just kind of upset that I didn't take the order at 6. I was scared, like, if I don't get in now at 570, I'm going to miss out. So I just took the price at 570. Because before when I made the trade, it already hit 670, 660, and it was on the way down. So I thought, I'm going to catch the falling knife. But nope, it went right back up. 520, let's go. 515, let's go. Awesome. So, printing attendees right now. Nice. $5.10. Yeah, let's go. And then ARPO. I think that's pretty much the action's done on that one. It looks like it's done at 250. I don't know if I should cover this one right now or just hold till tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna cover. I'm not gonna get greedy on this one. I don't know. I'll decide later. Okay, Yolos. Oh. It's not even up on the screen. Oh well. Alright, Yolos. Okay, Newegg gains 3 weeks in the making. Bought at 10.10, sold at 52.52. Average profit 42.42. 420% total gain. Coincidence? Okay, so it's already over. This is not quite sure how smart this was, but it worked out. So, all good. But, you know, I don't know how smart that is to... How much did he YOLO? He YOLO'd, 100... Or he YOLO'd 26,000 bucks. So, yeah, risky play, but really paid off. Nice. Awesome. So yeah, congratulations to this guy. 107K gain. 420% gain. Very nice. And he sold at a pretty good price. 52. If he sold at like 70, that would have been better. But 52, not bad at all. Made the right choice in selling because it, you know, crashed so hard today. What is that now? Like 40 bucks? It's at like 44 right now. So yeah. Great decision to sell at 52. Although, could have did better, but can't complain. Fat tendies. Alright, let me pull up this stuff here. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I think we got AMC, GME, Tesla, Sundial, and CLF today. So nothing too crazy, just some fun ones. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so this one's by Comparison Fun. They say, "To the mighty God, please save my ass, amen. Send AMC to your heavenly grace, Lord God. Save my ugly ass, Lord God. Get rid of my wife's boyfriend, Lord God. Amen." So he's praying. I don't think his prayers are going to be answered. He's not Tim Tebow. Alright, so we got AMC, 3 calls. 1 call for the 80 strike, 2 calls for the... Another 2 calls for the 80 strike, different expiration dates. 1 expires July 16th. And these other 2 calls expire July 23rd. So, FDs. 1 expires next week, and the other 2 expire in 2 weeks. Does the person have to pay capital gains tax on 401k? It depends if it's a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. If it's a Roth IRA, then no. He doesn't have to pay taxes until he decides to take out the money. You're supposed to take it out when you retire, you know. But if it's a traditional IRA, then yes, you have to pay taxes on it immediately. So usually people go with Roth IRA when they're investing their 401ks. So I'm just going to assume it's a Roth IRA. So if it's a traditional, no, you don't have. Oh, if it's a traditional, yes, you have to pay taxes. If it's a Roth IRA, then no, you don't have to pay taxes yet. You have to pay it when you decide to withdraw. So whenever you retire, or if you decide to take out early. That's a loophole, that a lot of rich people use. They open up Roth IRA accounts and they invest it, and they don't plan to take any of this money out until years down the road when they retire, and then you save a lot of money that way on your taxes. Although average people can't really do that. They can't really afford to let the money sit there for like 20 years until they retire. But yeah, that is a loophole. A good way to save money on taxes is to go with the Roth IRA. But yeah, hope that answers your question. Traditional, yes, you have to pay. Roth IRA, no, you don't have to pay until you decide to withdraw. No, low roller. Roth IRA is not tax-free. You have to pay it when you withdraw. Oh, no. It's the other way around. My bad. Yeah, you gotta pay it now. My bad. You gotta pay it now, and then it's tax-free when you withdraw. That's right. So the traditional is you gotta pay it when you withdraw. My bad. Yeah. So, yeah, I had that reversed. My bad. Other way around. He does have to pay taxes if it's a Roth. If it's traditional, you don't have to pay until you withdraw. Getting mixed up here. But yeah. So it depends if it's a Roth or traditional. But either way, you still have to pay taxes. But if you do the Roth, you're going to save money. Okay. So, yeah, this was a $5,600 YOLO. And he's down $5,300, down 95%. Okay, so, not much to say here. It's pretty much over. Highly doubt AMC is going to $80 in 1 week, 2 weeks. He already knows that. He's praying to God to save his ugly ass. Not going to happen. Highly unlikely it's going to happen, unless, the apes come and save you. Yeah, wife is going to leave you, bro. So, yeah, where did he go wrong? These were FDs, way out of the money. So, just the recipe for disaster here. And it didn't work. It wasn't supposed to work. So, really not much to say here. Pretty bad play. At least I guess it wasn't that much money. $5,600. Not the worst thing in the world. But still hurts. Yeah, I would just cut and take the 270 bucks out at this point. Save yourself some money there. But yeah, bad play all around. FD, way out of the money. So I don't think God is gonna save his ugly ass on this one. So yeah, comparison fun. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Not over yet, but pretty much over. So good luck to you in the future, man. Hope you make your money back. All right, this one is by Did I see a thread on Wall Street Bets? All memes all the time. Makes me. I did see that one. I just didn't put it in today because there was just way too many positions. But yeah, that's not too smart. Going all in on memes. Whoa, thunder. All right, this one is by Godfather's Son. Godfather's Godson. They say, I think I'm getting the hang of this. There's an emoji of an ape scratching his head. It's a loss. All right, so this one's for GME. 10 calls for the 800 strike. Expiring next Friday, July 16th. All right, so this one was a 15K YOLO. Not 15. Yeah, 15. This one was a 15K YOLO. Down 14.6K. That's down 98%. So, yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Not quite. Not yet. But this is how you learn. You gotta get screwed with FDs. Only way to learn. I remember when I first started trading options. Same thing. This is how you learn not to get burned. Unfortunately, this is a good amount of money. So, if you're new to options, I don't recommend, throwing this much money at this. Unless you're rich and you really don't care. But 15K, I don't care how rich you are. That hurts. So, 800 strike. Wow. I don't know when he bought this, but GME $800 strike? What in the world? This must have been like way back in January or something, I don't know. 800 strike? Does anyone actually think GME's going to 800 bucks? Doesn't mean that it had to go to 800. He could have sold any time before that. But if that was the plan to sell, to buy at 800 for the low price, he definitely screwed up because he should have sold earlier. I think the plan was to hold through expiration. I think he actually thought this was going to 800. So, I don't really think this was an FD, to be honest. Seems like he bought this ahead of time. It just didn't work out. So, yeah, what went wrong here? Just really, really out of the money strike. Very unrealistic. Yeah, 800 bucks, not happening. So at this point, you still got 270 bucks. You could take that out. Save yourself the money. Ain't no way this is going to 800 by next week. Imagine. So, yeah. Just way, way out of the money. Very unrealistic. I don't think it was an FD. I think he bought these a couple months ago. But, yeah, not happening. So, Godfather's Godson. You think you're getting the hang of this? Not quite yet, but this is a learning lesson. Not to do something stupid like this again. So, sorry for your loss. Thanks for posting. Great content, great entertainment. Eventually you will get the hang of this. Unfortunately, you just threw too much money at this. You probably should have bought like one contract just to try it out if you're not too comfortable yet. But he bought 10. Yeah, that's where you messed up. Too much money, Too high of a strike price. So, hope he learns from this. Hope you guys learn from this. Good luck to you in the future. Can't afford options? Yeah, it's it does cost a good amount of money. But if you do it correctly, if you trade options correctly, like selling options and buying leaps, not FDs, could pay off a lot. So, just for now, observe what these dumbasses are doing on Wall Street Bets. And when you do have the money to trade options, you're going to be prepared. Low roller. Why don't you take some money out of your crypto account? Because you have like a good amount of money in your crypto, right? Why don't you just take some money out of there and put it in your brokerage account so you don't have to buy fractional shares. You could buy like full shares and start trading options. Alright, this one is by Jonamon5. They say I might have held these for a bit too long. Loss. Alright, so this one's for Tesla. 2 contracts at the 1050 strike, expiring next Friday, July 16th. This was a 15.3K YOLO. And he's down 99.99%. So, yeah. $2 left. $2 left. Might as well just let it ride, right? So, this is similar to the last one. I don't think this was an FD. I think he just bought these with way too high of a strike price. 1,050. I don't think Tesla... Well, Tesla was at 900 at one point, right? So, maybe at one point this did seem like a pretty decent play. Where he went wrong was he held it for too long. Yes, as he said, I might have held these for too long. Might have been up at one point, actually. But, yeah, usually when you buy options, when you're on the buying side, you should never hold through expiration. Usually doesn't, statistically, options expire worthless 80% of the time. So, 1/5 of the time, you're going to be right. So, when it comes to options, if you're up, you should probably just take the profit and sell before expiration. That's what the professionals do. The professionals rarely hold through expiration. So, yeah, I think he already knows that's where he effed up here. Not sure when he bought these, but I don't think it was an FD. I think this was, I can't say for sure, but I do think this was a pretty decent play at the time when he bought these. Just didn't work out. So he should have cut them sooner, either when he was up or, way before he started losing all this money. So, yeah, disgusting. 15.3K loss. But hope this guy learns that next time, don't hold through expiration. That's a bad idea. Diamond hands is not the way. Not in stocks and not in options. And crypto. Diamond hands is a recipe for disaster. Honestly speaking. It's funny to joke about, but in reality, you probably shouldn't do it. That's a great way to lose your money. So yeah, Jonamon5, thank you for posting. Great content. Sorry for your loss, but I hope you learn in the future. Sell before expiration. Don't diamond hands. Use your survey money to buy more stock and fractional. So what? So you're pretty much like paper trading stocks. You're all in on crypto, huh? I mean, yeah, it will go up in the future. Can't say when. It might be a couple months, couple years. Nobody knows. The last time crypto had a huge correction, it took like, 2 years for it to recover? So, if you're okay with that, just holding crypto till it comes back up, yeah. Alright, this one is by Artisan. They say Sundial YOLO play. Will it pay off? Okay, so this is currently... So this is a Leaps. January 21st, 2022. 1,133 calls here. At the $2 strike. Okay. So this was a 30K YOLO. And right now he's down 4K, down 13.24%. The only diamond hands index fund and mutual? Yeah, and SPY. Yep. Stupid alerts. Or like boomer stocks, you know, Apple, Amazon, stuff like that. That could be okay diamond hands. Okay. So Sundial is at like 85 right now, I think. Cents? So this would have to go up 150% approximately for this to finish in the money by January 2022. I mean, I don't really like the strike price. I like the expiration date, you know, giving himself over 5 months for this to work. But realistically, I think that the only way this is going to hit $2 is if we get another meme mania. I remember right after GME happened, not too long after that, the weed stocks were blowing up. Tilray, Sundial, Canopy, Growth. There was another one. But anyway, I remember that. Right after GME happened, there was a weed explosion. And then Sundial went up to like 4 something. I remember because I shorted it down from 4 something. Yeah, I went up to $4. So yeah, I don't like this one. Honestly, I don't think it's going to work. Very unlikely. The only way it's going to work is if there is another weed pump. Or meme mania pump, but mainly weed pump. And the chances of that happening, I mean, it's possible, but I think it's kind of unlikely. So, I don't really like this play. I might be wrong, but $2 in 5 months, I don't know. I really don't know. 150% seems kind of unlikely. So, I mean, he's only down 13% right now. Still has 26K in value here. Personally, I'd cut this one. I don't think this is going to work. Might be wrong, but that's just my opinion. I don't think this is going to work. So, I think cutting here is the best play. I don't think Sundial is going to $2 in 5 months. But, hey, man. Hope this works. Artisan, hope this works out for you. Good luck. A lot of money to put on the line here, so I certainly hope you can afford to lose it. I like the idea. Just don't really like the play. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I just don't think it's gonna happen. So thank you for posting. Good luck to you. Hope this works out. And please post updates. Alright, this one is by Dr. Mathers. You're selling options, call options Sundial, since it's under $1. Yeah, you can do that. You can, yeah, if you have shares, you can do that. And the IV is pretty high, so this is some pretty decent premium here. 150%. Everything is like above 100%. Why is this so high? August 13th and August 20th. They're like... From like August 6th to August 27th, they're at like 200% IV, so maybe something big's going to happen from August 6th to August 27th. Interesting. But yeah, these are really high IV, so at the $1 strike, you got $4 for each contract. So pretty decent money if you sell covered calls on this one. All right, this one is by Dr. Mathers. They say CLF YOLO. So this was just today. 155 calls for CLF at the 21 strike, expiring August 20th. And this was a what? This was a 27.5K YOLO, and he's already up $4,600, up 17%. What's CLF at? $21. Okay, so this was a not at the money, and now it's at the money. But pretty decent play here. He probably bought these, but the strike price of 21, not too far out. Not the biggest fan of the expiration date that expires next month, so kind of an FD. But so far it's working. I mean, at this point, it might be a good idea just to take the money and run, because there's no guarantee CLF is going to be at 21 by next month. I mean, there's a good chance it will, but also a good chance it won't. So this is kind of like 50-50 here. So it might be a good play just to cut this one and, you know, take the money and secure the profits. I mean, it certainly could keep going up and you can make more money. But just really risky, you know? It's like 50% chance it's going to go up, 50% chance it's going to go down. If it goes down, you lose all your money. You lose 32K. A lot of money. And if it goes up, you make a lot of money, but do you want to risk it? So personally, I'd probably, I mean, I wouldn't make this play personally. I don't make these type of FD plays near the money. But I think at this point, I would cut this one. And if he doesn't, if he lets this ride, that's going to be really risky there. Could be really rewarding, or could go really bad. So I think the safest, logical thing to do is to take the money and secure the profits and move on. But that's just my opinion. But right now, you know, he's up. Very nicely done. Risky stuff, but he's up 17% right now. So Dr. Mathers, thank you for posting. Good luck to you. Congratulations so far. I would cash out, but no matter what you do, please post updates. I'd like to see how this goes. All right, guys, that's the show for today. Sorry about all the noise, a lot of sirens and thunder and stuff like that. But hope you guys enjoyed. Let's before we go, let's take a look at NVFY. Down to $5. 510, 507. So going good. So right now I'm up over 10% on this one. After being down like 20, almost 30%. Now I'm up 10%. So very nice. See, diamond hands is the way. No, I'm just kidding. That was pretty dangerous. What's the other one? ARPO. Yeah, this one's holding at 250. Should probably secure the gains. No, man. What kind of ape would I be? Hell no. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. We'll see. After the show, I'm going to have to, you know, do more work and see if I think it's going to keep going down tomorrow. But right now I'm in the green. So, yeah, it might be a good idea to just lock in the gains, but we'll see what I do. Maybe at 8 o'clock we'll see where this is. Might go down a little bit more. NVFY. I don't know. I think it's going down to 7, 2.5. Is that 450? This might go down to 450. Maybe I'll wait till 450 because it's a cup and handle right here. I mean, taking 5 right now, that wouldn't be a bad play at all, actually. But it might come down to 450. XELA is coming back. It is coming back. Look at that. I mean, still down pretty big today, but the squeeze is still on. Rooting for you guys. Cup and handle forming. Cup and handle forming. It looked like, man, it really looked like it was on the way up today. Trailing stop, that's a good idea. Generally, I prefer just straight up stop loss than a trailing stop. That might be a good idea. I don't really use trailing stops too much, but in certain situations they are good. But I usually just do it manually. I usually just watch it and just hit the cover button, buy button. Uh-oh, it's coming back up. 520. Uh-oh. Maybe I should cover at 5. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just happy I'm up on this. That looked like it was gonna go really bad before. But yeah, that's the show for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Nasty day, but did make some money back. Alright, let's sign out. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Dead cat bounce. It's going down. I hope so. Alright. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.